Alright, here we are, first trip on to the Similkameen claim. Beautiful sunny Friday afternoon, mid-September. I'm standing at the western border of the claim, and it goes all the way down to that gravel bar in the very distance. Just having a quick look here. Bit of a scramble down from the highway up above. But we'll see if there's a place for a camp spot here as I walk the shoreline. Looking good so far. Beautiful. Alright, back again. Next morning. Had a little bit of a preliminary look around last night. Primarily down by the far gravel bar. Didn't have much luck, but today I'm back. Started a proper little hole here. And starting to see some of my first colors in there. Problem is the river is so shallow it's hard to find a little hole deep enough to get a good pan going, but I'm making some little concentrates in that finishing pan there, and maybe a few more panfuls. I might have some color for the candy. Okay, see you in a bit. Well, that's about it for that hole. It's not nothing, but I think I'd like to find something a little bit stronger than that. So, I'll go keep looking. I remember watching a video on YouTube with Gino from Eureka Gold Sands put together about where gold collects on a river. And he dropped balloons in the water upstream just to see where they got caught up in the back eddies and whatnot. And as I'm walking down here, I see Spider-Man there. It's a ball that undoubtedly somebody lost upstream somewhere. It got hung up on this rocky point here. There's a kind of a back eddy pool in behind it, and then the big sand and gravel bar in behind. Oh, sometimes other people do the work for you, I suppose. So I noticed as I was walking here yesterday that there's this one particular section of the gravel bar where all the rocks are sort of lined up the same direction on their edge, facing downstream. Looks like that might be a pretty good area to catch gold, so I'm going to dig a test hole and see what happens. Well, that hole is pretty much a skunker. Similar results to what I had down here on the bar yesterday. I'm kind of about it just before the apex of the gravel bar. I might try a hole down further, but maybe I should take Gino's advice and go up closer to those big rocks up there where I found that red ball earlier. See what happens up there. For here, nada. Well, I cleaned out behind one of Gino's rocks, I'm calling them. And, you know, there's a piece there. But, you know, still nothing that's worth the 3-hour drive to get here. Other than the beautiful location and the enjoyable pastime, of course. So I think I'm going to clean out behind one more of those big rocks on the point there, and then I've got another claim to check out, so let's do it. Took another couple shovelfuls out from behind one of those rocks out on the point. A couple of little specks. Did it real quick up in the turbo pan there because I didn't want to classify. And you know, I'm going to say that Similkameen here, first morning at the claim, enjoyed it thoroughly, but I've got a claim on the Fraser that I'm kind of dying to check out. Just not having much luck here today, so let's go check out some Fraser River action. Well, I guess claims that are unclaimed on the Fraser are probably unclaimed for a reason. On Google Maps, this looked like it would be fairly easy access, but it was a pretty intense scramble just to get down to this point, and I may be only halfway down. Pretty certain it's going to be unfeasible to get to the river, but I at least want to see the river. So I'm going to keep trying, maybe just get to that little sunny slope there and see if I can have a look down, see how close I get. This is the slide, or the gully that I figured was going to be my ticket down to the river. Now that I've got this far, it looks like it might progress fairly easily, but to get here was challenging. Maybe a more obvious way to get up the hill will present itself. There is evidence of previous mining in the area. There's some old, rusty, kind of sluice-looking machines up higher on the hill. So people have been here. I just need to figure out what the route is. Yeah, that's an old steam shovel of some kind. Abandoned here. Maybe a piece of equipment that was left by the railway, or it may have been some old-timey miners. But how the heck did they get it here? I had trouble walking here. How did they get this thing here? Oh. All right, on the claim. There's the little creek that I more or less followed down to get here. It looks like typical Fraser River stuff, although I am on the steep side. You can see there's much more gradual bank on the other side. And on this side it does look like there will be more than enough rocks to dig under. I'm not exactly certain how far down the claim goes. I didn't bring my maps or anything, but fairly certain this whole foreshore is mine. But the walk down here was difficult enough, or I think it would only be suitable for whatever you could carry in a backpack. Probably couldn't even bring a 5-gallon pail down here because you'd want both hands to get up and down. Let's see how it goes. I'm not sure what this concrete structure is that I'm standing on, but there is some bedrock down below. Lots of real nice dark colored sands tucked in behind. I think it's worth a try with a little pan and shovel. Just see what lives here. Sure enough, there does appear to be something of a trail here. And looky here. There be gold miners here. Good sign. Alright, I confirmed with my GPS that I am smack dab right in the middle of the claim. So that beautiful trail drops me, couldn't be more perfectly. Unfortunately, all that evidence of miners that I saw on the trail means I guess I'm sharing this one with the locals. Not much you can do about that. But look here, bedrock, some nice cracks. See what I can find. All right, first shovelful on the Fraser. There's lots of nice colors in there. Probably better than I did all day at the other site. I'm doing a pretty bad panning job. There's got to be more in there, so I'm going to use the next half an hour or so to just see how much of this black sand I can collect and go home and see what's there. Pretty happy. I like this nice rusty pieces of bedrock that are just rotting away, chipping away, all kinds of cracks and crannies. It's just everywhere. Pretty sweet. There you go. There's another nice little pan. Lots and lots of pieces. Some small ones, some medium ones, no big ones. But, you know, still satisfying. Alright, it's almost 5 o'clock. I think I've got to go because I've got a good 3-hour drive ahead of me and I want to see the kids before they go to bed. So, very happy with this claim. turned out after a hair-raising start because it has beautiful, easy access. It seems to have lots of promise in the way of rocky cracks to have a go at. And it's quite pretty spot. Fraser River. I like it a lot. Successful 1 day, 1 night trip out to 2 of the claims. So far this one's looking like a superstar. Not me, the claim.